Stranger Things, Season 5, Part 1 finally arrives and instantly starts confirming fan theories we've been cooking for years. Episode by episode, the show drops hints, reveals breadcrumbs, and exposes hidden details that now make entire theories feel shockingly accurate. What makes this season so wild is not just the plot itself, but how much of it was quietly planted in Season 1, Season 2, and especially Season 4. This is a full breakdown of 5 major theories. Season 5 is now officially confirmed, how the clues were hidden in earlier seasons, and what each revelation means for the finale. 1. Will and Robin team up. A theory confirmed through character parallels fans always suspected that Will and Robin would connect, because both characters carry heavy emotional weight and both deal with identity questions in different ways. The theory originally came from tiny breadcrumbs. In Season 4, Will's emotional distance, his careful silence, and the painting scene showed he needed someone who truly understood him. Meanwhile, Robin's Season 4 storyline with Vicky showed she needed a friend outside her usual circle who could relate to her struggles. Season 5 finally confirms this. When Will starts having visions again, flashes of Vecna, flickers of the upside down, the tingling at the back of his neck, Robin is the only one who listens without fear or judgment. She becomes the first person to treat Will's visions like a gift, not a curse. This theory explains something clever. Robin is the emotional key that unlocks Will's confidence, helping him understand that his connection to Vecna isn't just trauma, it's power. One hidden detail from Episode 2 confirms this pairing was planned. When the group splits up, Joyce gives strict instructions, and Robin immediately ignores them. Earlier seasons established this as a Robin trait. She breaks rules when she thinks the emotional truth matters more. That's exactly what Will needs. This partnership becomes essential for the later theory about Will's powers. 2. Vecna targets Holly Wheeler. The dark theory everyone hoped was wrong. Set photos leaked months before Season 5 showed Holly Wheeler talking to Henry Creel in his human form. Fans quickly theorized Vecna was targeting her. Many dismissed it as too dark, but Season 5 takes it further than anyone expected. This theory explains something chilling. Vecna no longer wants traumatized teens. He wants blank slates, children he can mold. Holly becomes the perfect vessel because she is young enough to be manipulated. She is innocent enough not to question what's happening. She has no trauma for Vecna to fight through. The breadcrumbs were there all along. Season 1. Holly sees the Demogorgon in the doorway, proving she is already sensitive to the supernatural. Season 2. She approaches the tunnel's map with fascination, almost like the hive mind noticed her. Season 3. She wanders into danger multiple times as if drawn to something invisible. Season 5 confirms all of this. Vecna pulls Holly into the Upside Down and places her inside a childhood dream. Her house, her toys, her drawings, giving her a fake sense of safety. Meanwhile, in reality, she's attached to Upside Down tendrils. The wild detail is that Holly figures out the truth only after meeting Max, which leads to the next confirmed theory. 3. Max is trapped inside Vecna's mind. The most emotional confirmed theory. 1 year after Season 4's finale left Max blind, broken, and in a coma, theories exploded everywhere. Is Max alive? Is she brain dead? Is she trapped somewhere? The most popular theory said, Max is alive, but her consciousness is stuck inside Vecna's mind. Season 5 doesn't just confirm this, it expands it. Max isn't in a random mental space. She's trapped in a memory version of Hawkins created from Henry Creel's childhood mind. The rocks serve as a safe zone because they connect to Henry's earliest fears. This theory explains a lot of hidden clues from Season 4. When Eleven entered Max's mind in the Season 4 finale, everything was empty, a blank, silent space. That wasn't death, that was disconnection. Max's body breaking and her eyes going white suggested her vision moved somewhere else, into Vecna's mindscape. Max's fear of music stopping foreshadowed the exact moment in Season 5 where her song cuts off and the escape portal closes. The most mind-blowing detail? Max reveals she was seconds away from escaping, but Vecna caught her, and something terrified him away from the rocky area. This leads directly into the rock theory fans developed, which ties into Henry's past. Max becomes Holly's guide inside this dimension, teaching her how to avoid Vecna's emotional traps, proving her caring nature even while trapped. 4. Kali's return, a divisive theory, finally comes true. Season 2 introduced Kali, also known as 8. the girl who could manipulate perception. Many fans assumed she would come back because Stranger Things doesn't introduce powers without purpose. But her absence in seasons 3 and 4 led some to think the Duffer Brothers dropped her entirely. But the breadcrumbs were always subtle. Kali taught Eleven how to control her emotions, a lesson Eleven still uses in later seasons. The Hawkins Lab flashbacks clearly showed multiple children with powers, hinting at their return. Kali was the only one with abilities strong enough to counter Eleven. Season 5 finally brings her back in the most unexpected way. She is captured at the military's upside-down base, being used as a living power blocker, essentially the only thing that can weaken Eleven's telekinesis without Vecna being involved. This theory explains a deeper layer. Kali was always meant to be Eleven's opposite, not enemy, not ally, but balance. When Kali sees Eleven again, she looks relieved, not angry. Her powers become essential to understanding how the military is trying to weaponize supernatural abilities. This return sets up a possible partnership in Volume 2, or a tragic sacrifice. 5. Will Byers has powers. The oldest theory finally confirmed. Fans have theorized since Season 1 that Will's connection to the Upside Down made him different. Here are the breadcrumbs. In Season 1, the Demogorgon ignored other kids but went straight for Will. In Season 2, the Mind Flayer didn't just possess him, it used him as a host. In Season 3, Will felt the monster's presence before anyone else. In Season 4, Will's neck tingled around Vecna's influence, proving the connection never broke. Season 5 confirms the biggest theory. Will isn't just connected to Vecna, he shares a piece of Vecna's power. When Will finally taps into that connection, he sees through Vecna's eyes and uses the same psychic attack Vecna used in Season 4, snapping monsters into pieces. This theory explains why Vecna was always more interested in Will than Eleven, why Will survived the Upside Down when others would have died, why Will's visions feel like memories, not nightmares. Robin becomes essential here by helping Will understand that his curse might be the thing that saves everyone. Will's powers come directly from the hive mind source, the Mind Flayer's energy inside Vecna, making him potentially stronger than Eleven. What these 5 confirmed theories mean for Volume 2. Each theory builds toward a single truth. Vecna is not just fighting Eleven, he is fighting his past. And Will is the key to unraveling it. Max holds the emotional route inside Vecna's mind. Holly becomes the unexpected weak spot in Vecna's plan. Robin unlocks Will's self-belief. Kali brings balance to Eleven. And Will becomes the weapon Vecna accidentally created. Every confirmed theory isn't just a plot twist. It's a setup for the final war between memory, identity, trauma, and power. The story has been building toward this since Season 1. The hive mind always wanted Will. Vecna always feared his own past. Eleven always needed someone who shared the burden. Max was always meant to survive through strength, not powers. Season 5, Part 1 didn't just confirm theories. It fused them into a single narrative. A final battle where every character's trauma becomes their strength.